Dengar tak?
Dengar.
Okay. Assalamualaikum, good morning everyone. We are from Group 4. Today we are going to explain about estimation of population mean where standard deviation is known. Next. Okay, these are my group members. Vidneswari, Noazira, Masni, Aina Fahana, and Denis Fahan. Next. There are three possible cases in this subtopic. The first one is the standard deviation of the population is known. The second one is the sample size is small. And the last one is the population from which the sample is selected is normally distributed. Next. For the second case, there are two conditions. The first one is standard deviation of the population is known. The second one is the sample is large. Next. For the third case, there are three conditions. The first one is the standard deviation of the population is known. The second one is the sample size is small. And the last one is the population from which the sample is not normally distributed or its distribution is unknown. Okay, next. The main difference of these three possible cases is case 1 and case 2 use the normal distribution to estimate the mean, but the third case use a non-parametric method to estimate the mean. Next, I'm going to pass my presentation to Zira to continue the presentation. Thank you.
Okay, Assalamualaikum. Zira akan terangkan bahasa confidence interval for me. Okay, macam tadi Naufal dah terangkan untuk yang ni macam mana boleh dapatkan 95% ni untuk confidence level. Okay, Zira akan tunjuk contoh macam mana boleh dapat 95% ni balik lah. So, alpha contohnya kalau alpha 0.05, alpha ni sebagai error 1/95 akan dapat 0.05. So, okay. Yang ni alpha dah terangkan tadi. Okay, ini ialah untuk kira interval. Kira interval yang terbagi pada 2 plus and minus. X bar ni sebagai mean. Z ni ialah confidence level. Standard deviation ni ialah variance in population. And untuk punca kuasa N ni untuk sample size. Okay, untuk untuk formula margin of error, dia kena gunakan huruf E besar untuk dapat untuk kita tahu yang tu ialah margin of error. Okay, ni contoh graph bell curve. Okay, graph bell curve ni merupakan area dia ada area dia 1, nilai dia 1. So kalau contoh kalau Zira bagi mean dia ialah 0.95. 1 tolakkan dengan 0.95 akan dapat area dia iaitu 5%. 5% ni merupakan 2 ni, bahagian Z1 dan Z2. So untuk pecahkan dia kepada 2 bahagian ni, 5/100 darabkan dengan 1/2. 1/2 ni sebab dia adalah merupakan 2 bahagian yang sama besar, sama saiz. So bila dah bahagikan kepada bila dah darabkan pada 1/2 akan dapat 0.025 untuk ruang dekat sini dengan ruang dekat sini. Okay, ni formula dia. Okay, ni contoh dalam table. Okay, Zira ambil contoh confidence level 95% ni. Okay, macam tadi secara dia 1 tolak 0.05 akan dapat error 5%. Okay, Ini cara macam mana kita nak dapatkan area to look for in table for ni 0.9750 ni kan. Macam mana kita nak dapatkan dia, ada dua cara tau. Okay, cara pertama, Zira buat graph bell curve and then letak nilai mean dekat tengah-tengah ni 0.95. Lepas tu sebelah ni yang kita bagikan kepada area 5% ni kita bagikan kepada dua bahagian ni dapat 0.025. Kita ambil separuh daripada bulatan ni, maksudnya ambil belah sini dengan belah sini je untuk dapatkan 0.9750 ni. Okay, contohnya 1 tolak 0.1 ni tolak 0.250 ni 0.25 dapat 0.9750. Okay, macam tu juga dengan ni. Kalau cara kedua pula, kita boleh ambil 0.95 ni tambahkan dengan sebelah ni 0.025, kita dapat nilai yang sama 0.9750. Okay, macam mana kita nak tahu untuk dapatkan value Z ni? Okay, kita boleh cari 0.9750 ni dekat dalam table Z score. Dalam table Z score untuk dapatkan nilai Z value ni. Okay, contohnya macam ni. Kita cari nilai 0.9750 tu dekat dalam table Z score ni. And then first kita kena tengok bahagian melintang dulu. Bahagian melintang, tengok 0.9750 ni dekat bahagian mana. Contohnya kat sini. So kita tengok melintang dia dekat 1.9 and menegak dia dekat 0.06. So jawapan Z value dia ialah 1.96. Okay. Situ Zira akan serahkan kepada Aina.
Okay, kita tengok example 8.1. A publishing company has just published a new college textbook. Before the company decides the price at which to sell this textbook, it wants to know the average price of all such textbooks in the market. The research department at the company took a sample of $25 comparable textbook and collected information on their price. This information produced a mean price of $145 for the sample. It is known that the standard deviation of the price of all such textbooks is $35 and the population of such prices is normal. So kita dah tahu sample size dia 25. Dia punya mean $145 and standard deviation dia $35. So soalan first dia tanya what is the point estimate of the mean price of all such textbook. Mean dia dah bagi mean dia $145. So the answer only $145. So soalan B, construct a 90% confidence interval for the mean price of all such college textbook. Ni kita guna formula ni. Mean kita dah tahu 145 tambah dengan Z ni dia bagi 165. Yang ni macam mana nak dapat, kita kena buat pakai formula ni. Standard deviation 35 bagi dengan 25. So akan dapat 7.00. So yang ni darab dengan 7.00 lah. So lepas dah kira 145 darab 7.00 tolak 11.55 dan 145 tambah dengan 11.55. So jawapan dia akan dapat 133.45 dan 156.55 dolar. So kita boleh cakap yang we are 90% confident that the mean price of all such college textbook is between $133.45 dan $156.55. So itu saja daripada saya serahkan kepada Mashni.
Thank you, Aina. The given question is, in a 2009 survey by iPension LLC, adults with annual household incomes of $50,000 to $125,000 were asked about the average time they spent reviewing their 401k statements. Of the adults surveyed, about 72% said that they spent less than 5 minutes, and 27% said that they spent about 5 to 10 minutes to review their 401k statement. Suppose a random sample of 400 adults of all income levels who have 401k statements were asked. The sample produced a mean of 8 minutes. Assume that the standard deviation of such times for all 401k account holders is 2.20 minutes. Construct a 99% confidence interval for the mean time spent by all 401k holders reviewing their 401k statements. Next. Well, confidence level of the situation is 99%, which is equals to 0.99. The sample size is 400, which is greater than 30, so we will use normal distribution. The z-score is 2.58. We can find the z value by dividing 0.99 by 2 and search the value for the answer, which is 0.49 in z-score table, and we will get 2.58. Next. This is how we will find the z-score in z-score table. Next. X bar plus standard deviation based, X bar plus minus Z standard deviation based X bar is equal to 8 plus minus 2.58 multiplied by 0.11. If 8 plus 2.58 multiplied by 0.11 is equals to 8.28, and 8 minus 2.58 multiplied by 0.11 is equals to 7.72. Thus, we can state that 99% confidence that the mean time spent by all 401k account holders reviewing their 401k statements is between 7.72 and 8.28 minutes. That's all from me for now. I'll pass this session to Vicky. Thank you.
Thank you, Mashne. Next is the width of a confidence interval. The width of a confidence interval depends on the size of the margin error. So, the width of a confidence interval can be controlled by the value of z, which depends on the confidence interval and the sample size. Next. Next, determining the sample size for the estimation of mean. We have to find the z-score and the standard deviation and the margin of error to find the sample size for the estimation of mean. This is the formula at the bottom of the slide. Next. Let's see an example. An alumni association wants to estimate the mean depth of this year's college graduates. It is known that the population standard deviation of the depths of this year's college graduate is 11,800. How large a sample should be selected so that the estimate with a 99% confidence level is within 800 of the population mean? From this example, we can get three datas. The population standard deviation is 11,800 and the confidence level is 99% and the population mean is 800. And we have to find out how large a sample should be selected. Next. Let's see the solution. We can assume the population mean as the margin error. So the E is 800 and the confidence level is 99%. As our S0 present, 99% Z score is 2.58. Or we can see, Danish next. From this table, we can see the Z value 2.58 for confidence level 99%. Danish next. Or we can see the Z table to find the Z score. You can see 0.495, which was highlighted in this picture. And we have to see the 2.5 at the left-hand side. And we have to see the upper side, top, to 0.08. So 2.58 is the Z score. Danish, previous. From that, we can know the Z score is 2.58. And the third information, standard deviation is 11,800. So now we are going to use the sample size method to find the answer. So by using that method, we get 1448.18. We have decimal points, so we have to round off that answer for 1449. Hence, the required sample size is 1449. Next, Danish. Next. From our presentation, we can conclude that we have three possible cases to estimate mean with standard deviation known, and we have to know three formulas from this part: the confidence interval for mean, and margin of error for the estimate for mean, and the sample size for the estimation of mean. We have to remember these formulas. It's all from us. Thank you so much. Have a nice day.